With me in the studio today, I've got Randa, who first came to my attention through the work with Dan Ox, but little did I know that you've actually been really busy. You released your own EP last year and you've got one that's just been finished, right?
Yeah.
Oh, exciting. So tell me about how Randa came to be and how long you've been rapping for.
I started rapping in high school, but just for fun, so I guess that was around like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I started putting music out kind of very early 2012. And yeah, I think I started playing shows kind of midway through that year and, you know, putting more songs out and collaborating, and everything just started to grow.
Tell me what it's like being a rapper in the sense that a lot of people have a certain image when rap comes to mind. So how are you finding it breaking into the scene?
Yeah, it's cool. I think it definitely kind of catches people's attention because they're not really, you know, they see you on stage before you start performing, but they don't really know what you're going to come out with or what you're going to do.
So a lot of the stuff that you talk about is pop culture, and I'm thinking, some of the stuff that I listen to you rapping about, I'm thinking, surely you wouldn't like when that stuff was going on, you know? So where does it all come from?
Right. Oh, well, I've kind of wanted that myself, though I do have like an older brother and an older sister, so.
So tell me then, what actually got you into rapping in the first place? Who do you listen to?
I listened to, in the beginning, it's kind of funny, like I used to watch wrestling and I thought John Cena was really cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, he's like freestyling and stuff, and then, you know, I guess growing up, you've got like Eminem and stuff, but I think when I found Odd Future, that's when it kind of, things started to make sense, and I realized you didn't have to sound a certain way. That was just really inspiring.
Hey, so tell me about the music that you have been putting out. Like, who's actually creating the music? Is that you yourself?
It's me and Josh Fountain, so.
Oh, cool, right.
Yeah, we're working together.
How did you jump on board with him?
I received some money from NZOWN to go into the studio, and then, my manager was like, oh, maybe Josh would be cool, and then we like met up, and we weren't really sure if we would come up with anything or what was going to happen, but we made like five tracks. So.
Tell me about the EP that you've just finished working on. As what, last night you finished it up, you reckon?
Yeah, I think we finished the recording last night.
Crossing fingers, there's always those last little bits though that you've got to go and do it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, right. So what can we expect from that?
I think something just totally different. Like the new songs don't sound like any other previous songs, and
okay, yeah.
I guess conceptually they're a bit more like developed. They kind of just go in harder, I think.
Okay. Hey, tell me about your collaboration with Dan Ox and how that came to be.
Yeah, so the track for Kelly Bundy, I think Dan just sent me the instrumental over SoundCloud, and this is before we had ever met, and yeah, we pretty much made the song before we met in real life, which is pretty buzzy.
In the meantime, before we play your video clip for Cosby Kid, which we're playing a lot here on Juice, tell me about the song.
Yeah, so basically the concept is kind of about escaping the suburbs, but it's also about, you know, life in the suburbs and just colourful ideas that are kind of related to that environment. The video was set in Mari Bay.
Thank you so much for coming along. Look out for the EP. You think it might be out soon?
Yeah, I reckon it should be out sometime in March.
Awesome. All right, it is Randa with Cosby Kid.